I don't know who you think you're talking to, but it's Miss Jackson, boo. Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. Hey, it's your girl. Hey, Ginger, of course. Welcome back. Sis. I don't know what I did to myself, but all I know is we're gonna act a fool today. You hear me? Girl, this hair, these knotless braids were done by yours truly. Before we even get started into this video, let me give you a little story, okay? Okay, you know what? This story is too long. We're gonna save this story for our couch conversations. But anyways, girl, this hair is so cute. So these are knotless braids. I did them myself. They actually did not take too long. I want to say they took about 5 hours to do, but I broke it up into chunks. So I did about 2 hours and then I stopped, did another hour, and then finished the next day. So if you want to see this process, then keep on watching. They're so nice. They're so light. My roots are not tight. I really like knotless braids for that. They don't pull on your roots. So it's really nice. And especially when you do your hair yourself, you can really control how tight you make your braids. And I like the fact that they're light, so I can put my hair up like this. And what I mean by light, there isn't too much hair on my head. You know what I mean? So this is all of the hair that I have. So I can braid it up. I can put it into a ponytail. I can fling, swing. And it's not bulky. It's not heavy. I'm feeling myself. I'm sorry. I'm annoying right now, but yeah. Before we get started though, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every single time your girl uploads a new video. Also follow me on Instagram because, girl, I'm just saying, my Instagram is popping. Alright, so today is the day that we finally get our hair braided. I said I was gonna braid my hair, I promised you, every single day last week, and if you follow me on Instagram then you know this, but I didn't do it, so I'm finally sitting down and doing it today. I don't actually plan to finish doing my hair today. I actually think I will finish tomorrow, but today we're gonna start. My hair is not freshly washed, so we're starting off a little bit different. I washed my hair last week. I don't feel like it's super dirty or anything like that, so I'm not going to wash again. However, I did wet her because we're trying to moisturize before we get our hair braided. Dry hair is now fly. I'm wondering if I should do a little lint check. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to part my hair like I always do. And if you've been around for a while, then you know this. We are going to do 3 sections. Well, 4 sections, but 3 main sections. So I have my sections, 2 in the front, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the back. I'm gonna start working on the back section. So to moisturize my hair, I will be using the Melanin leave-in, the Goat, and we're also gonna go in with this Twist and Curl butter by IMONatural. And the only reason why I'm using this butter is because I'm fresh out of shea butter, and that's usually what I use when I'm braiding my hair because it keeps my hair moisturized for longer under the braids. But I don't have any, and this butter is still quite thick, quite moisturizing, so it's gonna serve the purpose that I want it to serve. I also use a little bit of Shine and Gem only on my roots. As for the hair, let me show you what I'm gonna be using. I bought this hair at my local beauty supply store. I got it because it's pre-stretched. I don't have to do any work myself. Color 27, and there's 3 packs in one. And I bought 3 packs thinking that it will be enough. I'm hoping that it will be. To part my hair, as usual, I'm using a rat tail comb. This is what I do. This is standard for Jen. So let's start by moisturizing. And once that's in, I'm going to make another part straight across, and that's gonna be the row that we're gonna start braiding. I don't plan on doing the braids too small, but not too big either. So a nice medium size. That looks perfect. So we're gonna use a little bit of the butter, and I'm using that on my entire hair to make sure that it is nice and greasy and coated so that the moisture stays in my hair for longer. I have the hair already like divided and separated in front of me, so as I braid I just have to grab a little piece Let me get closer and show you what I do. I haven't done knotless braids in my hair in quite a while, to be honest, over a year. And the last time I did them, they were really big. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So you start braiding with your natural hair as you would a regular braid. I like to do one full cycle of braiding, if that makes sense. And then I have that finger right there that I call the receiving finger, because that's the finger that's going to receive the fake hair every single time. I'm going to show you I'm adding hair again to my receiving finger. And I'm going to continue braiding as I normally would. So every time you add some hair, it's going to get added to 2 different sections. So you want to add an equal amount of hair so that your sections are equal. I'll show you what I mean in a second. And just like that, we have a braid. The hair is gonna be quite long. You guys know I love my short hair, but this time around I'm doing them super long. It's gonna be down to my waist. We are braiding all the way down to my waist. I feel like this is the part that's gonna take a long time, and that's another reason why I'm giving myself time to do my hair. I'm not trying to do it all in one day because I'm trying to keep my sanity. Now that the first was done, let's move on and I'll show you up close and personal exactly how this is done. When it comes to parting my hair, I mainly feel everything with my fingers just because I've been doing this for a long time. But the best way for you to part the back of your hair is to use 2 mirrors. So go ahead and commit to a part as I'm doing so right there. I started parting, I use my fingers to feel around, and then I make sure that the part is straight by using a mirror. Upon closer inspections, I feel like that the beginning right there was a little too skinny, so I'm adding a little bit more hair and I'm using my fingers once again to guide me. Once I'm happy with that, I can move on and continue parting the whole section. Once you part a whole row, the next thing to do is to part a section that is going to get braided. I'm applying my butter as well as some shine and jam. And we're ready to start braiding. So I'm going to start as if I was braiding my own natural hair. So 3 sections. I'm doing 1 full cycle of braiding. And there it is, my receiving finger is ready to receive the fake hair. So I loop it around my index finger and the other hand so that I can easily transfer them over. So once that's done, I can continue braiding. Once I'm back in position, I'm adding more hair. So I'm taking a small piece of the fake hair once again, looping it around my finger, and then continue braiding. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that your fingers are close to your scalp as possible so that you don't have any gap when you add the fake hair. And when you continue braiding, you want to make sure everything is seamlessly done. Once I add enough hair that I'm confident that my braids are even, I'm going to just continue the braiding process. As you can see, I separate a lot of the hair ahead of time so I can continue braiding, and it makes the process a little bit faster versus having to separate the hair every single time I'm doing a braid. Pardon me. So the back is done. I kind of planned on stopping here, but I'm feeling really good. I'm having a good stretch. So I think I'm gonna keep going. I may just do this one side and then finish the rest tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But this is the back. So as I'm braiding, I'm keeping it in like a little rubber band because I don't want the braid to unravel before I dip this hair in hot water. And I also don't want to go back and like rebraid. We're thinking ahead. Of course, my hair is mostly dry at this point, so I'm going to hit it one time or a couple of times with some water. And then I'm going to follow up with the leave-in conditioner. And we're ready to start braiding. As soon as I can find my comb. So the front is usually a lot faster because obviously you can see what you're doing. So I'm going to use the butter. And then I think we'll do 2 braids with this one. So just split it right down the middle here. Is that the middle? Close enough. Of course, I still have my hair on my lap, but I'm going to do a little bit more. So you want to make sure that you are being as equal as possible as you separate the hair. But I mean, this isn't a science. No one's going to measure if your braids are equal. Although, you know, just try your best. I try to pull some smaller pieces. The first piece that I loop into my hair, I like it to be as small as possible so that it's not like a weird bulky piece. Other than that, just try to have your hair as equal as possible. So before I go and braid, I am going to use my Shine and Jam gel. So I have a little bit on my finger. And I just add this one to the roots just to smooth them out, clumps my hair together. It just makes your parts a little smoother. And let's start. So I'm gonna get up close and personal so that you see what I'm doing. All right, so I start by braiding. All right, so typical braid. Loop my hair through. I do 1 full cycle of braid, and once I have this finger, this is what I call the accepting finger because that's the finger I'm going to use to loop my piece in. I loop it around my index as well. You want to make sure it's even at the bottom. Loop that around the receiving finger. You see that? Now that it's looped in, one piece is going to get braided into, you know, the hair that's on top, and the piece at the bottom is gonna get merged with the piece of hair that you have at the bottom. You know what I mean? So basically you're just gonna keep braiding as you would have if you didn't add the hair. And then continue. We'll add another small piece. Loop that in. There we go. It's looped in. I'm gonna add another piece again. So when I do this, I add 4 pieces. I find it's a good size for the braids. Plus, keeping it consistent by adding 4 pieces keeps my braids even throughout my hair. Once they're looped in, I can just go ahead and keep braiding. When I get to the end of my natural hair, I like to braid a little tighter just to make sure that my hair stays put, just to prevent any flyaways or anything like that. So I make sure that I'm braiding tight, especially right there. And once that's done, then, you know, I loosen it up and I braid all the way to the bottom. And just like that, you have yourself a knotless braid. It doesn't have a knot at the beginning. It just gradually gets bigger and boom. That's how you do it. I think we've done enough for today. My hands are hurting, so I'm gonna call it a night. It's also midnight, so we'll pick this up in the morning. But so far, it's looking so good, sis. The braids feels nice. The hair is nice. I like how it just feathers out automatically, so I don't have to do anything to it. It looks good. I'm happy with what we have so far. I'll see you in the morning. It's the next day, and it's time to finish. So I basically put my hair in this little head wrap situation just so it was comfortable to sleep. And you know what it was? I had a wonderful night. I slept like a baby. I don't imagine that it's going to take me a long time. I don't have a lot left. Oh, it's gonna look so good when I'm done, I think. I like it. And I like how it's not too thick. It's not too bulky. You know what I mean? I can put my hair up. She's gonna look good. And I should mention that so far I've used 2 packs of hair. I still have 1 bundle left out of the 2nd pack. So we'll continue the same process, moisturizing my hair, of course, parting a section of hair, braiding and looping in the extension, and then continue braiding until you get to the bottom. After spending about 5 hours in my hair, we were all done. And sis, I know you see it. I know you do. This is how long the hair was, so it is down to my waist. And now we have to take care of the ends, of course. Easiest way to do this is to split your hair in half. I like to put hot water in a big cup, a cup that has a wide opening like this, so I can dip 1 section into the water and be done with it. Of course, you want to be careful when you're doing this because hot water is hot. It looks so good. I love it. And it's very satisfying being able to do your hair yourself. It's empowering. I love it. I love not having to rely on somebody else to do my hair. And I also love being able to control exactly how my hair is done. It's not too tight. It's not too bulky. And I did that. Yes. So this is how we got this hairstyle, sis. How do we feel about this style? Do we like it? I know the color may not be everyone's cup of tea, and HR told me to let y'all know that's not a reason to thumb down this video. But I love it. I haven't had color like this in my hair in a long time. I remember I used to always do blonde when I was younger. And then I kind of graduated to doing black and boring colors. But this is so nice. I love it, you guys. I'll take it down so you see. Pardon me. Jennifer, what did you do to yourself? Come down, sis. Come down. Come down. Center. I can put all of it up and hold it with 1 hand. Okay, mind you, it's a bit of a stretch, but I can do it, which means that it's going to be super easy for me to put it into a ponytail. You see what's happening right now? Do you see this? I see it. If you have patience and determination, you can do the style yourself. And I always say, hey, I'm filming. Can I call you back?
I was just gonna say happy birthday.
It's not my birthday yet.
It's already midnight somewhere. So happy birthday. I'm the first one again.
Thanks, broski. Oh, hi, you.
Happy birthday. And that's the second one.
Hello. I don't know what I did to myself, but today, if you have patience and determination, you can do this yourself, especially now, girl. We're home, we're in quarantine. So what if you mess up the first 2 rows? No one's gonna see it. The more you do it, the better you get. Honestly, practice makes perfect. I remember when I first started braiding my hair when I was, I don't know, 15, 16, and I used to be horrible at it. You know what I mean? But now look at us. Started from the bottom, now the I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really hope that you at least try to do it yourself. Just get a pack of hair and try. You know, don't give up. Keep going. And the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Let me know what you think of this hairstyle. This is style 2 of the Protective Style Challenge. If you are with me, then let me know down below. Let me know how you're doing. I am going to do a separate video talking all about the protective style, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up, and you know, it's also my birthday tomorrow, so give me a thumbs up for real, and share this video with a friend. Let's get Jen J to 120K. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.